All right. We are to the last game, Game 8 of Saturday, 7 p.m. This is the Salt versus Pepper mix-up jam. And it's all genders, and we're seeing all genders out there. So I'm going to go through and announce who our officials are before we get to and then I'll go through the lineups for both teams. But we've got non-skating officials. We've got Dread, Scars, Muffin, Go-Go, Bionic Bee, Ziggy, Belle of the Brawl, Hotkeys, and Transparent. The skating officials, we got Queenie, Jam Burglar, Tokyo Drift, Frenchie, Therapistol, Gorshak, Raging Cajun, and Little Alex Scorn. Those are our skating officials. We have our non-skating officials and our team lineups. I'm going to go through both of them. Not absolutely sure if everybody's here, but we will find out as the game gets played. In the white, this is our Salt team. We've got 03 Flutterbat, number 822 Dez, 1111 Star, 14 Cheetah, 15 Savage Patch Kid, number 21 Hustler, 248 Salty, 333 Hamburglar. We have number 4 Pepper Fox, number 765 Nesquik, number 58 Crash, number 77 Dick Move, number 8 Abysmal, 817 Jag, 86 Apex Detonator, number 9 Carnage, and number 99 Soul Crusher. And in the black art Pepper team, we have number 0 Gene Cena, number 100 Crash, we got 2 crashes out there, one on each team. We got 1014 No Gus, No Glory, number 13 Rollin' the Haymaker, number 1953 Double Helix, 215 ODB, number 22 Useless Talent, number 16 King Killa, number 25 Twilight Sparkill, number 27 Hater, number 327 Nosh You Out or Knock You Out, number 34 Jamin Jules, 24 A Problem, number 48 Pulverizing Pixie, number 52 2D Turmoil, number 69 Shram, 777 Grasshopper, 789 Handy Dandy, number 91 El Polo Loco, and number 917 Skate Tectonics. Now, if they're truly all at this game, this is awesome. But I truly have not seen everybody that I just announced. So they might be. There'll be surprises. They're gonna come out of the locker room and they're gonna put someone in a figure 4. And no. I'm sure that we'll get them all at one point or another. But the teams are ready to go. It's really cool because the number 100 on the black team, on the Pepper team, Crash is with a C, and on the Salt team, the white team, the Crash is with a K. So, and I know that Crash played earlier with K County. Really nice kid. I actually talked to his mom because his mom was listening. And thank you so much. I appreciate the feedback. I'm going to try to keep things going pretty quickly in this game. We're going to have adults. There are going to be some hard-hitting jams, and this will be a lot of fun. And the head skating official, Queenie, is calling everybody out. They want to get started. Many of these skaters are friends of mine, so I'm very happy to see this. It's going to be a blast. All right, the first jammer will be Crash from K County for the Pepper or for the Salt, and we've got No Gus, No Glory, the coach of Philly Junior Roller Derby, with the Star for the Pepper team. So I'm going to root him on because he was nice, very nice guy, and he held flags in front of me while I was calling the games. I'm excited to see once this game gets going. It's like they're... Yeah, you won't miss them. That's Crash. We are going through the in-house introductions. This is going to be fun. I'm hoping we get a little crash on crash jamming blocking situation. It's great seeing some of the coaches who've come with their teams here playing today too. Oh, I'm guessing we've got a few people crossed off. I did not see. So I introduced a whole bunch of people who aren't here. Okay. Here we go. We've got 60 minutes of incredible derby about to start. With a little break in the middle. This is the last game, Game 8 of the Winter Wonderjam tournament. We want to thank you all for listening. If you're listening out there and you're with somebody, please, I appreciate the comments. I've seen some great comments on the stream. Thank you so much. And if you don't like me, I apologize. But we're going to keep going on. We've got 4 games tomorrow, too, starting at 9:30. So you're going to want to get up early and get ready for the action tomorrow morning. But right now, this is the adult scrimmage. We've got a lot. Like I said, we've got a coach out there. We've got juniors playing in this game. This is going to be a lot of fun. We should have some bizarre rules in it, but we're just going to play regular roller derby. So crash with a star to start. No Gus, no glory. Goes to the outside, wearing his Philly roller derby jersey. Crash picking up the lead jam. Crash being, like I said, the junior from K County that was here. Both jammers have made the pass. Crash has the lead. People telling Crash to call it. Crash wants to put some points on the board and then calls the jam off. 4 points on the board for Salt. This next jam, we got Dick Move with the star for Salt. And Grasshopper for Pepper. Zare started out fun. 4-3 first jam. 3 points going on the board for Peppa. Dick Move drives right up the middle, going to the outside. Grasshopper stuck behind that wall on the inside. Dick Move looking to break that Pepper wall. And Dick Move breaks through and picks up lead jam. Dick Move, Flower City Fear member, had a great couple of years jamming with the Fear the past couple of years. Really has come into his own as a jammer. 4 more points on the board. That's an 8-point jam so far for Dick Move on Salt. Oh, Dick Move goes down the inside. He has that great vision as a jammer, seeing the space open up on the inside line. You can't see Gene Cena because Gene Cena just got the star pass as the pivot. Gene Cena, though, the jam does get called off. Smart play by Dick Move. Dick Move gets 2 more. 10-point jam for Salt, and Dick moves. Gene Cena picks up nothing. And we go to the next jam. We've got Abysmal with a star for Salt, and El Polo Loco for the Pepper team. Seeing some great defenders from Rock City out there. Tootie Turmoil, Jam and Jules. King Killa's out there. Skated for the Flower City Fair. Coaches at Queen City Roller Derby. Abysmal goes from the outside back to the inside, getting knocked out of bounds and controlled by King Killa. King Killer just came back from the Team USA tryouts. I haven't had a chance to talk with him about them, but I'm going to when we have a break. Still no lead jam picked up. El Polo Loco still looking to get through too. Finally falls through and picks up lead jam. Wasn't sure if he had stepped out or not, but the referee immediately gave the lead to El Polo Loco. Abysmal picks up the initial pass as well, so both jammers can score on this pass. El Polo Loco goes to the inside, calls the jam off, maybe getting 1 or 2. I can't imagine it's the full 4. Yeah, picking up 2 points for the Peppa team. They're sitting at 5 right now with Salt at 14. This next jam for Pepper, we've got number... It's interesting that we have a Pepper Fox jamming for Salt this jam, and a problem jamming for Pepper. I have a problem with Pepper Fox playing for Salt. See what I did there? All right. Pepper Fox did pick up lead jam. A problem looking to make that initial pass still. Crash with the K going to the penalty box. And 4 points on the board for Salt and Pepper Fox. I really do have a problem. We got a track cut called on a problem. It is now a power jam for Salt. Great move. 8-point jam so far for Pepper Fox. Crash out of the penalty box, back on the track. I did not see what the penalty was for. Big hit to Schramm by Crash. Opening up that, and Schramm coming down, forming the line behind the Salts. There we go, the Salt line. We've got Pepper creating a 3-wall back there. Right now we've got Pepper Fox trapped in a 3-wall behind Schramm and There's double helix and Schramm that had Pepper Fox trapped on the inside line there. This next jam, we've got No Gus, No Glory with the star for Pepper. We've got Apex Detonator for Salt. I'm going to go over and let them know I have a problem with Pepper playing for Salt. I think couldn't they work that out before this jam or before this game? And the referees have straightened the problem out. We're going to Jam 5. Jam 5 of the first half. We got 24:09 left in this first half. It's fun because there was coaches on other teams that coached against players on their team. And it's like they're having these wicked discussions going on during the timeout. Apex Detonator looking to start up on the outside, comes to the inside, goes right up the middle. No Gus, No Glory. Powers through. 1 to beat. Soul Crusher being the last one to in the way of No Gus, No Glory. And Soul Crusher was spinning on the ground after No Gus, No Glory made the initial pick. We do have a star pass going to Jag. Jag now being the jammer on record. Uh-oh. No Gus, No Glory going to the penalty box. I did not see the penalty. It looked like maybe it was a forearm or back block. It looked like Jag looking to make the initial pass or the scoring pass because Jag got the star knocked off the helmet. If you don't have that star on your helmet, you cannot put points up. It has to be seated on the helmet, and so now Jag had to put it back on the helmet. Gave him plenty of time for the defense to stand up, and 4 points go on the board for Jag there, and Salt being held back by Gene Cena. No Gus, no glory. Immediately breaks through the pack and puts up 4 points. Oh, nice move. Great shift for No Gus, no glory coming up the middle, shifting to the inside, finding the empty lane and putting up 4 points without being touched on that pass. Oh, another great move. Going from the middle back to the inside, disrupting that wall and then getting a clean pass through. 16 points so far for Pepper and No Guts, no glory. Jag with 8 so far. And the jam comes to an end. 20 points on the board for Pepper, 8 going up for Salt. It is 38 Salt, 25 Pepper. 22 minutes left in this first half. This next jam we have 7-7 versus 7-7-7. So we got Grasshopper versus Dick Move. You got 5 in a row out there. 7-7-7-7-7. Yeah, we got to bet those numbers tonight. 7-7-7-7. Oh. Great move by Dick. He got completely knocked out of the bounds. Like I mentioned in the game before, as many times as you get knocked down, you get right back up, and that's what Dick Move did and picked up lead jam for Salt. Dick Move coming around the inside line and gets away from King Killer, picks up 4 points on that pass. See him wiping the sweat off his brow because King Killer had him in his dead to rights there coming around the corner. These guys were teammates with the Flower City Fear too, King Killer and Dick Move. Oh, we had a star pass to Jamin Jules. Jamin Jules went to the penalty box. Allows Dick Move to score at will for the next 30 seconds and have 8 points already up on the board. Dick Move tries to go to the inside line, gets bumped out by King Killa. Calls that jam off after letting it on the tush on the hard concrete. There, I said it. Because they wear all these pads, but man, there's nothing stopping that ground from not hurting when you hit it, especially when you're in the air like Dick was just a minute ago. Jam and Jules will be in the penalty box to start this next jam. It will be a power start for Salt. And we've got Pepper Fox with the jam. Now I'm going to go make a statement on the PA mic because I have a problem with Pepper playing for a Salt team. I'm sorry. And I'm back. I had to make my point. Sorry. I noticed I got a lot of head shaking in agreement with the Pepper being on the Salt team, but I think it's hilarious. It's been a fun game so far. It's like an all-star game I'm watching here because there's so many of my friends are playing out there from all the different leagues I get to call. So it's just a blast. Out there lined up right now. I see Schramm. Schramm plays with his Flower City Fear jersey. and makes him on the Pepper team. And also, you may catch him on Derby Rocks with myself. We do a weekly radio show as well as podcast. Derby Rocks with a Z, ROCZ. Check it out. DerbyRocks.com. Starting with Pepper Fox in a power start for the Salt team. All right, Pepper comes up for another pass. This would be the first scoring pass for Pepper coming around turn 1. In between turn 1 and turn 2, forces their way through, knocks the blockers out of the air, double helix getting pushed with Schramm there. Got Pepper Fox putting 4 up on that first pass. And Jam and Jules does make the initial pass through the pack. Jam and Jules coming around for a scoring pass now, but Pepper Fox does have the lead and called the jam off. So it's a 5-point jam for Pepper Fox on Salt. We got Crash, number 58, with Salt, jamming for Salt. Crash playing in a bunch of games, great games already this today, as well as yesterday. Really fun K County Juniors team. Nice guy too. So, but it's very, very Derby smart. He's doing the hip-to-hip, going side-to-side with the hip, trying to push this wall apart, trying to use that power that Crash has. Got El Polo Loco with the star for Pepper team. Polo Loco having to come back, and there is a scrum going on in turn 1, and someone's going to break out. Oh, beautiful move by Crash, taking a full shot from ODB from the Penn Jersey hooligan there, ODB. Crash making the initial pass, having the lead, and now is coming through to put some points on the board. I don't know how much longer Crash has in juniors, but he's well ready for the adult version of roller derby too. 4 points on the board and a call off for Salt and Crash. 58-25, 17:40 left in this first half. We've got a problem with a star for Pepper, and we have Abysmal for Salt. Schramm bracing with useless talent. Schramm taking Abysmal out of bounds. Not letting Abysmal get past. You got a great wall built up, but Abysmal found a way around the inside line and picks up lead jam. Problem does make the pass, and both of them can put some points up on the board. Had a very late collision there between two Pepper skaters, a problem and useless talent. No guts, no glory. We've seen so far very athletic jammer, very powerful jammer right off the bat, going up against Dick Move, number 77 for the Salt team. Both great jammers in their own way, in their own right. Because nice move by Dick Move, breaks apart the pack and picks up lead jammer, but it is no guts, no glory, looking to get some jammer on jammer action, but wipes out, coming around turn 3. Dick Move puts some points on the board and then calls that jam off. Very smart play by Dick Move. 4 points on the board for Salt, and Dick Move is nothing for Pepper. What a lot of effort by both jammers on that jam. We got Pepper Fox with the star for the Salt team, and the Grasshopper with a star for the Pepper team. Got a couple players in the penalty box right now standing. Jags trying to get out of the and and Tootie Turmoil trying to get out there. And now all the players are out of the penalty box. You got Cheetah getting in the way, knocking Grasshopper out, bringing back King Killer, bringing back Pepper Fox. Nice move by Pepper Fox to go down the inside line, still stuck behind a 3-wall, anchored by King Killer. He's everywhere when he's out there. Oh, Pepper Fox not having much luck. Running into pulverizing Pixie over and over. Finally breaks through and picks up lead jam. Virtually a whole minute before the lead has been picked up. We got Grasshopper with a star pass to Tootie Turmoil, who makes the initial pass to the pack. Both jammers are free to put points up. We've got 4 already on the board for Pepper Fox. Tootie Turmoil trying to slide in to pick up a couple points, but the fourth whistle had blown and no points going towards the Pepper team on that jam. 6 going to Salt. What an exciting game. Oh, Tootie Turmoil got called for probably a low block, I'm guessing, with the slide into the, trying to put those extra points on as the jam was coming to an end. So it will be a power start for Apex Detonator. Apex Detonator gets wiped out. Got taken out by his own teammate coming around turn 1. Tram takes Apex Detonator out and trying to recycle. That's what Gene Cena's doing right now, making Apex Detonator move back. Still no points racked up. No points racked up yet. There's a track cut for Apex Detonator going to the penalty box. There's now a power jam for Tootie Turmoil. And Tootie Turmoil picks up lead jam. Got 2 defenders now, or 1 defender, 1 jammer in the penalty box for Salt. Tootie Turmoil putting up the first 4 points of this jam with 41 seconds left. Tootie Turmoil coming down, hitting trying to get an escort by the big blockers like Shram and ODB there, trying to make some room, but Hustler's not giving up any ground. Salty out there as well. Salty, you just heard on the last game. Oh, Tootie Turmoil gets bounced out again, once again, trying to put some more points up on the board. Right now, there's... Tootie calls that jam off. And Apex Detonator had not made the initial pass through the pack, so that was an 8-point Tootie Turmoil jam for Pepper. 8 points, so it's 72 Salt, 33 Pepper, 11-13 left in the first half. We're going to jam 13. Abysmal with the star for Salt. A problem with the star for Peppa. Hey, Peppa. Oh, big hit from the side there on A problem. Still, someone's got to break out of this pack coming around turn 2. Abysmal does pick up that lead jam. Abysmal looking to put some points on. Does get through finally. Picks up 4 points on the pass jam. And Jules going back to the penalty box. The pivot is in the penalty box, so there will be no star pass for the next 30 seconds with A problem. I think A problem may have an A problem. Or would that be have a problem? Wow, the announcer just said the same thing I said on the in-house mic. Beautiful. If you're a fan here in Rochester of roller derby, we've got a new announcer, Elena. Elena is fantastic. Elena's her real name, though. We got to get her a derby name, so we'll figure that out before the next game. But Bismarck with 12 points so far and another 4-point jam. A problem still looking to get that initial pass through the pack. Running right into double helix there. Skate tectonics as well. Handy dandy, they're creating a wall. The interesting thing is a bunch of these skaters have played 2 or 3 games today already that are out there, some of the juniors. So amazing, Abysmal being out there still with all the games Abysmal had played earlier today. El Polo Loco with the star for Pepper. Dick Move with the star for Salt. And Salt's got a big lead, 91-33, 8:41 left in the first half. Dick Moves trying to power the way through, not getting trapped on that 2-wall right now. There's a 2-wall there with number 22. Useless talent. Dick Move does make it through and picks up the lead. Dick Move is having a really good first half so far, really having a lot of success jamming. Coming up to the pack to put another 4 on the board as we get into the turn 1, and he goes around the outside. King Killer waiting for Dick Move, he's trying to avoid King Killer as much as possible. King Killer is a great skater out there. He does kind of force his way through. Gets by pulverizing Pixie. Dick Move with 8 points so far once again. Dick Move and King Killer, they're a little one-on-one. We've done this in practice before, so he's definitely King Killer, who will be playing for the Fear this year as well as Dick Move. That was an 8-point jam. Maybe got a couple more 10-point jam there for Dick Move and Salt. They break the 100-point mark. 102 to 33, 7 minutes left. It's a lot of fun. Pepper Fox once again coming out and jamming for Salt. No Gus, no Glory. No Gus, one of the coaches for the Philly Brawl Stars that played in the last game. Nice move. Great move around the outside. Got past the Hustler. Hustler, a fun derby player for Rock City. There's a 4-point pass. Pepper Fox getting past ODB now and can put some points on the board. There is a penalty call. I heard a whistle. I do not see anyone making their way to the penalty box. Oh, there we go. Got Apex Detonator going to the penalty box. Pepper Fox looking for the first scoring pass. Great block by Hamburger there, getting in the way of Schramm to allow Pepper Fox to get around, but unfortunately getting back recycled by Gene Cena. No Gus, no Glory, up to 16 points on this jam. Pardon me, 20 points on this jam. We're getting tighter and tighter as we go. 5 minutes and 18 seconds left in this first half. .28 jam for No Gus, No Glory. We got 10 seconds left. See if you can get a 32-point jam one more time through here. Oh, beautiful. 32-point jam. You don't get much higher than that. That was a beautiful move. That'll be the largest jam we'll see this whole weekend. Got Hopper with a star for Pepper. Going up against Star for Salt. Star going to the outside, back to the inside. Hopper goes to the inside, back to the outside, trying to push their way up the middle. Star actually passing the pack, skating in reverse, and now picking up lead jam. Hopper being held back by Flutterbat. Four points going up for Salt. 3.5 minutes left in this first half. Oh, looks like we got Star calling the jam off on the ground outside of turn one. We are down to 3 minutes left in this first half. We've got Abysmal with a star for Salt. Got Pulverizing Pixie with a star for Pepper, and we do have a timeout right now being called by Team Salt. Maybe they're catching their breath a little bit. This game is pretty close now compared to what it was. We are 40-point difference between Salt and Pepper, but after it takes a nice 32-point jam to tighten this game up a little bit, maybe we'll get another 32. No Gus, No Glory having an absolute monster jam out there for Pepper. I have a feeling we're going to see some different people jamming throughout the game because this is, I believe, the first time that we're seeing Pulverizing Pixie with a star on. And with that whistle. All right, Abysmal going up the middle, straight up the middle. Pulverizing Pixie goes to the outside. See King Killer out there again. And we have a penalty on Abysmal going to the... It is now... Pulverizing Pixie will get through and pick up a lead jam and get a power jam out of this. King Killer trying to make a path for Pulverizing Pixie to get through. One to beat, and then... Oh. Soul Crusher stopping Pulverizing Pixie. Allowed Jag to get back in front. We're still trying to break a jammer free. Twilight Sparkle with the star now for Pepper. Abysmal making the initial pass. Four points going on the board for Salt there. We are down to most likely our last jam of the first half. There's going to be just about 20 seconds when the next jam begins. Hustler wearing the star for the first time for Salt, and we've got No Gus, No Glory. Want to put up another 32-point jam possibly, but I think the defense out there may have something to say about that. No Gus, No Glory making a break to the outside line. 360 stays in. Gains the jammer. Both jammers breaking through the pack. No Gus, No Glory getting the lead. Gaining speed around the third corner. Good old school derby. The speed of the pack would pick up so nobody scores. We are now in jam time, so 4 points on the board for Pepper and No Gus, No Glory. Oh. 8 points on the board for No Gus, No Glory. There's a minute and 15 seconds left in this jam. Another 4-point jam for No Gus, No Glory. We are 12-point jam so far, tightening this game even closer. 16-point jam so far for No Gus, No Glory. Tram leading the pack, making a hole. A penalty being called. Forearm penalty on Schramm, I believe. 20 points so far for No Gus, No Glory. That's 52 points in the last two jams for No Gus, No Glory. Oh, No Gus, No Glory puts 4 more up and then gets a track cut. They're down to within 20 points of each other, and there's No Gus, No Glory will not get out of the penalty box by the end of this first half. We have 15 seconds left on this jam. Salt up 117 to 97, and we will probably end with that being the halftime score. Oh, we have a Apex Detonator picking up the getting the star pass, and there we go, 24-0 for Pepper. Oh, 4 points too going up for Salt at the very end, so it's 121-97. Got 14:50 for halftime, so you can stretch your legs, get up, move around. But one thing you don't need to do is hear me talk for 15 straight minutes about nothing. So I'll be back right before the second half starts. Thank you very much for listening, and what a fun derby game this has been so far. All right. My mic is still hot, and so are all you listeners out there. We are done with the break. We've got a 24-point difference between the two teams. This first jam of the second half. We've got Crash with the star on for Salt for this jam. We're going to start with the jammer for Pepper. No Gus, no Glory in the penalty box. He was about 10 seconds away from coming out before the end of the period happened. And No Gus, no Glory having a 24-point jam and a 32-point jam in the last two times No Gus, no Glory was out there. Nice move. No Gus, no Glory. Picks up the lead jam on that first pass. I don't know where the points came from, but now I think someone made a mistake because the lead pass did not get 4 points. But we'll find out. Let me let you know that No Gus, no Glory had a 24-point jam as we went into the penalty box at the end of the first half. Now putting up, it looks like a 19-point jam, but I believe they gave him 5 points before on the lead pass because there was 4 points as soon as the lead went up. But if nobody contests it, it didn't happen then. And this is just a fun scrimmage anyways. Yeah, nobody cares, looks like. Oh, they took it off. They did take the 4 off. There you go. Way to go. You need to catch up. So a 15-point jam. So the last 3 jams that No Gus, no Glory had were a total of 71 points. Abysmal coming out with the star for Salt and picking up a lead jam with 1 to beat there was Schramm. El Polo Loco, the jammer for Pepper, does make the initial pass through the pack. So one thing you'll notice about both these teams is, 1, they both are full of all-stars, and 2, there's no coach on either of them. So they're kind of coaching themselves as they go. So you may hear players yelling out things to the skaters, like call the jam and things like that. Still a 15-point difference between the two teams after that jam. We got Apex Detonator with the star for Salt, Grasshopper for Pepper. And Apex Detonator does make the lead jam. We're getting a double lead here with Apex giving the lead back to the ref or skating ref. Maybe Apex will give the 4 points back here too. Nope, just decide to. Hoppa picking up the initial pass, so both jammers can't put points on the board. Apex Detonator already with 4. Running up against Gene Cena right now. Gene Cena single-handedly keeping Apex Detonator from moving past for another 4-point pass. Just Apex Detonator just running into the wall continuously to put up that last 4 points. Great blocking technique by Gene Cena, getting those toe stops down. Not only do you got to push the weight of Gene Cena, you got to push the friction of the toe stops on the track. So kudos to Apex Detonator. Apex Detonator being brought back by pulverizing Pixie there after being knocked out of bounds and then calling the jam off. Pepper wearing the star for Pepper, a problem. Dick move for Salt. 11 points going up for Salt in the last jam. 3 for Pepper, 140, 117, 24, 56. 52, 51. The clock is moving. Big move just bouncing off all the blockers one by one, trying to make it up, but people are recycling as Big move is doing one-on-one blocks, and now King Killa keeps coming back around the back and stopping Dick Move. King Killa still making it difficult. Dick Move does break through with a problem, does pick up the lead, but Dick Move hot on the tail. A problem calling that jam, but looks like both jammers pick up a couple points. 2 going up for 3 going up for Pepper, 1 going up for Salt there. No Gus, no Glory. Having incredible jams. The last 3 jams out there will be jamming this next one up against Soul Crusher. Soul Crusher Jr., who graduated up and now is wearing Philadelphia jersey. Graduated up from Rochester Area Junior Roller Derby. Once No Gus, No Glory gets moving forward, it's really hard to stop them. And coming down that inside line, just ran over any block before breaking free. But Soul Crusher breaking 3 as well. So both jammers can put points up. 4 points. 4 points on that first pass by No Gus, No Glory. Soul, I would tell No Gus, No Glory that Soul is a very good skater, but I'm guessing No Gus, No Glory knows that. No Gus, No Glory really sparkled at Rochester Area Junior Roller Derby up until graduating up. No Gus, No Glory does get 4 points on that. Soul Crusher trying to make some points on the pass. Soul Crusher can put points on the pass. Nice block out of bounds there on No Gus, No Glory. And Soul Crusher gets 4 points on that pass. 13-point lead for Salt right now. 45 seconds left in the jam. So No Gus, No Glory is so slick, just hitting that pack. Hard to stop him. 20-point jam so far for No Gus, No Glory. 8 going on the board for Soul Crusher. We are down to a 5-point lead for Salt. 4 more points going to No Gus, No Glory on that pass. And with that pass, we're down to a 1-point lead for Salt. Didn't think we'd get here, did ya? Something motivated No Gus, No Glory, and the last 4 jams, No Gus, No Glory has scored singly over 100 points in his last 4 jams. We got Crash with the star for Salt this jam, breaking free and getting through the pack pretty easily, using speed and power and leg work and getting through, putting 4 points up on that first pass. El Polo Loco looking to make the initial pass through the pack. Crash with another 4 points up. Turning that 1 point lead into a 12-point lead. El Polo Loco handing off the star to Jean Cena. You can't see her. And doesn't get back to the pack in time to put some points up on the board. But 12 points going to Crash and Salt. And we have 164 to 148. 20 minutes left in this game. We have Twilight Sparkill with the star for Pepper. Breaks through that pack pretty fast and picks up the lead jam. Dick Move with the star for Salt. Dick Move finally breaks free and gets the initial pass. Not before Twilight Sparkill picks up 4 points. Oh, getting called for a forearm. Dick Move not making that initial pass without a little illegal move with a forearm. Pepper making another run here at the Salt total. We're up 8 points in this jam. It is now an 8-point difference. Like I said, there's no specific coach, but they're being coached by teammates, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we heard call it. So that's when the call it happened. 11-point jam for Pepper. We have a 5-point lead for Salt with 18:05 left in this game. No Gus, no Glory, starting in a power start here for Pepper. No Gus, no Glory really has incredible agility on skates. Can move from the outside of the pack to the inside in just a few steps. Has definitely a tall and long-strided skater. Salt up by 1 within this jam so far for No Gus, No Glory. Big Move picks up 4 points on that pass. He's going to make it difficult for No Gus, No Glory to actually get that lead because they're still 1 point down, and No Gus, No Glory calls that jam off. An 8-point jam for No Gus, No Glory. 4 points going on the board for Salt with Dick Move, and it sounds like we have an official timeout here. It's interesting because I don't know if they have a captain. And if you do official review, the coach and the captain go out to the center. At least I was not told of a captain. Then we get a little downtime here with 17 minutes left in this game. 168 Salt, 167 Peppa. It's interesting. I don't know how you feel, but do you like Salt better than Pepper? It'd be fun to do a ketchup versus mustard bout, too, as well. Rochester is the original home to French's Mustard. Just throwing that out there. Little known fact, Cliffy. It is an official review being instigated by Salt. So I'm curious of what they're trying to. Maybe they're questioning the points. I do have an official ref coming over. It was explained. Oh, it's being explained. It was explained to whoever the captain and coach is. Not sure exactly when you're coached by your bench. So the official is talking to the scorekeepers right now. And Corporal Chaos is coming over this way. We will find out in just a minute what that was. It's next jam. We got Abysmal with the star for Salt, and we have El Polo Loco for Peppa. So they technically weren't contesting anything on the track. They used it as an educational official review. That's what we were told. I'm not sure what that means, but were educated to find out who was going to come out as a coach and a captain when there really isn't a coach or captain for either team when you're coached by your bench. Like I said, when everybody's yelling stuff. Jam and Jules going to the penalty box. Still looking to get that lead, Jam. And Abysmal does break through. Every time Pepper gets right up to within 1 or 2 of Salt, someone comes out and from Salt and puts up to create a little bit of space on the scoreboard for Salt. El Polo Loco with the star for Pepper. Not had a lot of luck today so far. So it looks like Abysmal put up 3 points on there to make it a 172 to 167 lead over Pepper. But Jam Monster is coming out for Pepper. We've got No Gust, No Glory. Like I said, into 4 jams at one point. He put it in over 108 points. And he is meeting up head-to-head with Pepper Fox, who's jamming for Salt. So we had 2 pivots on the track. Can't do that. But it's fun. Figure out which one you're going to hand it to. I think that would be fun. Rules change for roller derby. You could have 2 pivots. So you never know when the star pass happens, which one's going to get it. I just complicate the whole thing. Never mind. They're doing a little straw, shoot, rock, paper, scissors there for something. The jammers for the next jam. No Guts, No Glory, Pepper Fox. Okay, it looks like we're getting ready to get back to action. I see. Well, I spoke too soon. The referees who are the outside pack refs have now moved into the center of the track. And now we're getting back to the action. Red Oculi there with being the jam timer. Five-point lead for Salt over Pepper. No Guts, No Glory. jamming, going right into the pile, bringing all the blockers down on top of No Guts, No Glory. Does stand back up immediately, breaks through the pack and picks up lead jam. No Guts, No Glories with 4 up. We now have a 1-point difference. Pepper Fox breaking through the pack as well. Both jammers can put points up on the board now. And with that apex jump by No Guts, No Glory, we have a lead change. Pepper now 175, Salt 172. Four points going on the board for Salt with Pepper Fox, but down by 3 now to Pepper and No Guts, No Glory. Another apex jump. No Guts, No Glory getting called for a track cut. Take those 4 points off, I believe. If you don't land that apex jump, you can't give them 4. And they took the 4 points off the scoreboard. So, King Killer just taking a shot in the head, dipping down too low. Pepper Fox is trying to make a second scoring pass. 16 seconds left in the jam. And Salt gets 4 points, Pepper Fox, and the lead goes back to Salt. So we saw it sway to Pepper, now back to Salt. No Guts, No Glories comes back in, does a 4-point pass, and Pepper will hold the lead here at 13:07 left in the game. 183 to 180 over Salt. A problem with the star for Salt. Going to be the jammer on record. Salty. Salt in your... I think it just goes by Salty now. Usually it's Salt in your wound, but we like Salty. Salty's going to be the jammer for Salt. Salty's getting up to speed to hit that pack and busts through and picks up lead jam for Salt. First jam for Salty today, and Salty picks up lead jam. 1 for 1, coach. Tell her that. Oh, there is no coach. Salty putting 4 points up, and the lead goes back to Salt with 184 to 183. We are down under 12 minutes left. Grasshopper now the jammer on record for Pepper. Still looking to make that initial pass. See, there's where a name works. Salty is on Salt. Pepper's on Salt too. So, but Salty picking up 8 points now on this jam. 188, 183 over Pepper. This game looks like it's going to come down to the last jam. 3 more 11-point jam for Salty. An 8-point lead by Salt over Pepper with 11 minutes left. We have El Polo Loco with the star for Pepper this next jam. We have Abyss with the star for Salt. Abyss going to the outside. El Polo Loco going to the inside. Hitting that wall and being stifled right now. We're looking for one to beat, but El Polo Loco gets knocked out of bounds. Abysmal looking to make... Jam and Jules keeping Abysmal in place. Gene Cena on the inside there. Not... ODB bracing that 3-wall there with Jam and Jules floating outside that 3-wall. And we have a track cut now in Abysmal, so El Polo Loco has a chance now to get lead Jam. Oh, El Polo Loco looked like he had a clear path down the inside line, gets knocked out of bounds in the last second. Great defense by the depleted Salt defense out there. Bismo back on the track now. We still do not have a lead Jam. We are almost a minute 50 into this Jam, and no lead has been designated. Looks like we are going to end this Jam no 0-0. 2-minute Jam. That is crazy. 2 minutes, no lead, no score. We come up to the next Jam. We have No Guts, No Glory wearing the star for Pepper. Pepper Fox for Salt. Both jammers run into the pile. No Guts, No Glory almost got tripped up, but did make it through. Did pick up the lead Jam. Just remember that Salt is up by 8 right now. 8 minutes left in this game. Oh, nice little hop there. Gus picking a little hop there on the turn 2 and picking up 4 points on that pass, down to a 4-point lead by Salt. Salt still looking, Pepper Fox looking to break through. Does not. 4 points more going to Pepper. We have a tie game. 191 to 191. Oh, No Gus, No Glory doing an apex jump kind of over Schramm's back, putting 4 points up, and now we have a lead. Pepper up on Salt by 4. No Guts, No Glory. Another 4-point pass here is now an 8-point lead by Pepper. When it was a 70-point lead, do you think we were by Salt? Do you think we were going to get back to something like this? That's what's the great thing about roller derby is, and true talent is coming through with No Gus, No Glory. He is showing how great a jammer No Gus, No Glory is, as well as being coaching Phillies Junior Roller Derby. Oh, beautiful. Just scoots around the outside, coming around turn 4 and picks up another 4. 24-point jam for No Gus, No Glory. We have 15 seconds left. Another 4-point. That is a 28-point jam for No Gus, No Glory. Got 4 seconds left. Do you think he can get another 32-point jam? He might have got one more there. Or he looks like he got 2 more. 30-point jam for No Gus, No Glory. That's insane. It's a 19-point lead for Pepper now. Savage Patch Kid with his star for Salt. Pushes aside the pack and comes through and picks up lead jam. Savage Patch wants to get some of those points back. Twilight Sparkle. Sparkill. Still looking to make that initial pass to the pack for Pepper. Savage Patch Kid coming from K County, the junior team that's here in town from Indiana. 4 points on the board, making this a little bit closer. It is now A 15-point lead for Pepper. Savage Patch putting up another 4 points. We are now Twilight Sparkhill still looking to make that initial patch. Savage Patch putting up another 4-point, 12-point jam, a 7-point lead now for Pepper over Salt. Add 4 more to that. It's a 20-point jam for Savage Patch Kid. We are down to a 3-point lead for Pepper after having that great 30-point jam right before this. Dwindling away to a 3-point lead. 4 more. We have a lead change. Salt now in the lead, 214 to 213. Got 4 minutes left in this game. And that jam comes to an end, a 20-point jam. Looks like Savage Patch Kid put up another couple points at the very end, I think. 22-point jam by Savage Patch Kid brings Salt up by 3. We've got El Polo Loco with a star for this jam for Pepper, and we're starting with, looks like Savage Patch is in the penalty box. So Savage Patch will be jamming again after putting up 22 the last jam. El Polo Loco not having a lot of luck jamming so far in this game, so maybe they can hold El Polo Loco long enough so Savage Patch can get out and put some more points up on the board. And El Polo Loco picks up lead jam. Down by 3 points, under 3 minutes left in the game. Oh! Apex Jump putting 4 points on the board, calling the jam off and picking up a 1-point lead for Pepper over Salt. 2:35 left in the game, 2:17 Pepper, 2:16 Salt. We are going to jam 16 of the second half. No Gus, no glory with the star on for Pepper. Pepper Fox with the star on for Salt. Yeah, no Gus, no glory running right into the 4 wall. And a 360 spin and picks up a lead jam for Pepper. We are down to less than 2 minutes in the game, 1:41 left in the jam. No Gus, no glory coming around for the first 4-point. And picks up 4 points. Expands that lead to 5 points for Pepper over Salt. But Pepper Fox does break through the pack and can put some points up on this next pass. Trying to bunch up around No Gus, no glory. Trying to make it difficult to get around, slow down. Maybe No Gus, no glory is getting a little tired, but nope, still finds a way around the inside. A little help from King Killer there to open up that lane. 8-point jam for No Gus, no glory. Pepper Fox looking to put some points on the board before this jam gets over. They have at least one so far. Pepper Fox being held up, running into the wall there. Useless talent filling in that lane on the outside, not allowing Pepper Fox. No Gus, no glory does follow around on the vacated outer line and picks up another 4 points on the pass. A 13-point lead for Pepper, and we are down to under 25 seconds left in the game, but we only have 8 seconds left in the jam. So we're going to get one more jam out of this, I think, unless a timeout is called. If not, this may be the final score here. 22 12-point jam. Actually, make that. It's like three more on the board. So it's a 14-point jam for Pepper. 4 going up for Salt. 231, 220, and we just ran out of jam time. We just ran out. Oh, we had a timeout with 1 second left. 1 second. Salt called the timeout with 1 second left.
Salt was able to get to the track with 1 second left on the game clock. This will start the next and final jam.
Crash being the jammer on the next jam for Salt. Crash has to pick up the lead jam to be able to keep this jam alive. We got Gene Cena with a star for Pepper. This will be a race to see who gets the lead. Pepper putting up 14 points in that last jam, 4 going to Salt. Like I said, 1 second left. Gene Cena with a star for Pepper. Crash with a star for Salt. And Salt has to get lead jam to have a chance in this game to catch up. There's 11 points down. 1 second left on the game clock. But when the jam happens, we will not. Both jammers pound into the pile. Crash tries to get through, gets knocked down. Tries to slingshot through his own player. Crash picks up the lead jam. Crash now has to put 11 points on this game. We have 1:42 left in jam time. Crash has got to get through and has to have the defense stop Pepper. Stop Gene Cena. Nice jump on the side. 4 points go on the board for Salt. 7-point lead for Pepper over Salt. Gene Cena's hitting that, getting blocked in every direction. Gene Cena breaks through. There'll be 4 more points that. Now it's 4 more points that Salt has to pick up. 4 going on the board for Salt. 228, 235. 7-point difference between the two teams. Gene Cena's being kept out of bounds, and Salt's coming through the pack one more time. We've got 49 seconds left in the jam. Crash calling that jam off. Unofficial final score, 238 to 229. And now it's an official score, I believe. Well, that was the official end of game whistle. Final score, 238 Pepper, 229 Salt. So now we got to give the MVPs, and then we're going to go home for the night and come back and do this again tomorrow. We got 4 games tomorrow. First one at 9:30. You definitely want to tune in. I'm going to shut the mic off just for a second so we can get the MVPs. I'll be back in just a minute.